Wowee, my dudes and dudettes, wowee. These may in fact be the longest patch notes that we've ever had. I'm not actually sure, some of the previous patch notes were pretty long, but these are definitely up there. This update has a lot of stuff in it. This update, of course, referring to 31.5 Angels of the Zariman. This update essentially has three big things and a bunch of small ones. The first big thing is the focus rework, so once you log in, you will receive a message letting you know that your focus has been refunded. Also, I would like to quickly disclose that I am indeed a Warframe partner, so I got a bunch of stuff from the E for free. And some of these skins are really cool. I particularly like the Valkyr one. Ooh, that is a nice helmet. What about the skin? Mama Chungus! Holy shit, look at those arms! Baby got some beef! The second big thing is of course the Xmas Rework, which makes the Xmas units much more dangerous, and it also makes them much beefier because they have this new guard mechanic, so they can take a lot more damage than before, and you basically just need to take them down as soon as you see them. You can't just passively AoE them down like before, because if you let a few of them stack up, they will mess your day up very quickly. And the third big thing is Zariman 10-0, the Tenno ship, which has the new questline, and I think the best way to describe it is that it's like a planet node in Warframe, but it has the structure of the open world, right? So on top of the player house, which I'm currently decorating in the video, I'm making an Eidolon tea party, it has a hub, it has a new syndicate, new resources, new weapons, and new missions, new enemies, and also new mission types. There are 3 new mission types that are all void themed. The focus rework is now more focused on basically the interaction between your Warframe and your operator. So there are nodes such as, you can slam an operator or you can melee an operator and it will switch you to your frame and give you a bunch of combo and that kind of stuff. But it has luckily for the most part retained its original sort of theming. So Nadamon is still focused on melee, Zenurek is still focused on energy and that kind of stuff. Your operator also now has different abilities depending on the focus goal. The Xmas Rework seems to be really cool. It definitely makes them a lot harder. They're much more of a threat, and I don't think there is really a need to go in depth here because Megan already did a really good video describing the whole rework, so I will link that in the video description. What I want to focus on instead are the 3 new missions. So the first one is Void Cascade. This is the most chaotic and probably my least favorite one of the bunch. Basically, there's a doohickey, you have to go to the doohickey has an area around it which forces you into operator mode. You have to shoot things with your operator, then a ghost appears above the doohickey and you have to shoot that with your operator. The ghost then turns into like a mini boss type guy, which is actually very cool, and you have to defeat him. Then he turns into a ghost again and you have to shoot him with your operator. That's basically it, and then you're like defending the doohickey and fighting stuff in the area that's surrounding the doohickey. Then there is Void Armageddon, which is kind of like a multi-point defense where you're defending one thing at a time and you're ping-ponging between them. And it also has this like tower defense light mechanic where you get this resource called Argazine that you can use to build different turrets around the defense objective. The reason why this isn't my favorite, even though I really dig the tower mechanic here, is A, there is an awful lot of running back and forth between the defense points. So in between every wave you have to run like, half a kilometer across the tile set to get to the other point. And B, every time you defend 3 things, you have to fight an Angel of Zariman, which is like a boss fight where you have to use your operator, and I don't know, it's just like, it's okay. And that leaves us with Void Flood, which is my favorite because it's just very simple. It's kind of like an exterminate with extra steps. You have this little floaty robot boy, you suck up all the blue orbs that you find all around the place, and also enemies drop them, and then you just squirt them into this doohickey 3 times, and that's it. Very simple, very fun. I think the reason why I like this one so much, aside from it being simple, which is always nice, is that I haven't found anything that would force me into operator mode, which is, nice because I'm playing a game called Warframe, so I want to play as a Warframe. If I wanted to play as an operator, I would play a game called The Operator. The Syndicate is mostly bounty-based, so you're gonna do bounties to get your standing, but there are also things you can find in normal missions that you can then turn into standing as well. And they have some weapons, some cosmetics, some decorations, and new arcanes as well. The weapons are definitely the coolest thing because they evolve as you do different challenges with them, but I will leave that up to you to discover because, I don't want to spoil too many things in this video. So those are kind of like the 3 big things: the operator and the focus reworks, then the Xmas reworks, and then and of course the Zariman stuff. I personally don't care too much about the operator and focus changes. I will try it out, I will play around with it. Maybe it will make me use the operator more, but I doubt it. But I really dig the Xmas rework, especially on stuff like leeches, because previously they essentially had no counterplay. You just had to nuke them down before they drained your energy, whereas now you can actually avoid the energy drain, which is very cool. And I like the new mission types, and also the new tileset. The Zariman tileset is fantastic. I really like the way it looks and the way it's structured. I'm very happy that they're trying out new mission types. I feel like that's the way to go. Just try it out, see if it works. If it works, cool beans. If it doesn't, let's rework it and try it again. And other than that, we have a new Warframe, Gyre, which has a Cock Nova of all things as her ultimate. And for those of you that don't play Path of Exile, Cock means cast on crit, so she has like this area around her on her ultimate. If it crits, it like pulses out more damage. But I haven't really played enough of her to really give you an opinion here, so yeah, you're gonna have to wait for that one. And that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. I didn't want to go too in depth because I would literally be here until the end of time. There's too much stuff to cover in this update, so I'm gonna split it up and I'm gonna do more focused videos in the upcoming days. So for now, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about these changes and the update in general in the comment section down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.